Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal scoring.
Totti gets through on his own. Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a...
He's having a hit! Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Now Ruben Diaz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Threads one in. Hoisted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Picked out brilliantly, and he was alert to it. Vitinha. And it's Totti. And now the breakaway. And that could set him on his way. Face-to-face shoots! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And it's De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. Kane receives it in a good position here.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Thuram wins the duel this time. Now it's Zico. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's away! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga. Zico. Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Some resolute defending there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the goalkeeper. He's having a shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Foden.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Totti. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here. Played in. A header! It's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Takes on his marker. Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. And this is Totti. Well, played right into his path. And he's surging through, and the shot! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Totti. Might be danger here. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Opts for safety. Caicedo in acres of space out wide. And the shot! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kane! And the counter is on. Son Heung-min. Milan are possibly already looking at damage limitation. 3 behind with so long to play. And this is Messi. Caicedo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Picked out brilliantly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, this could be a chance. Chance! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander gets his head on it! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Akanji. And Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Foden. And this is Son Heung-min. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! He's put his foot right through that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Son Heung-min. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. And it's Caicedo. Kane. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Ruben Dias. And it's Camavinga. It's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Estupinian gets across to intercept that. Foden. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was alert to it. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Milan finding their passes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Kane. Robertson. Foden, 2 assists to his credit already. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? And that has put paid to that. Robertson. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Foden. Foden. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Valverde. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Akanji. And Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking to play him in. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Foden!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Foden. Defending was strong and firm. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. Mbappe! Mbappe made a good run there.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, well played, well played. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. Pass is just off target. Messi. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. He's on it, can he get away? Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's only too happy to take... Shoots! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Son Heung-min goes short. He slings it. Oh, smashing header! And another try! Milan are looking to go forward now. Has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. And it's Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And this is Son Heung-min. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Foden.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Caicedo. Into the last 5 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Son Heung-min. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. And he's played it back. Now it's Foden. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Camavinga. He's picked his way through. Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rolls it backwards. Tries to play it through. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Besiktas have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get onto this? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
But, oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Estupinian picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Besiktas were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now, can they get him away? DiMarco. Bullish header! They've scored! Besiktas back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's good defending, very good defending. No foul, says the referee. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Foden! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Here's the header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, that's well spotted. Stood up well to him there. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold. For De Bruyne. And here's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. And this is Beckham. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Szoboszlai. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kane. Szoboszlai gets across to intercept that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kane. He's through, now is he in? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stones. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's away, and De Bruyne! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
De Bruyne probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here, and this is Kane. Could try cutting inside here. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He is through here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Ball driven towards the far post. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, this is a great position. And here's Beckham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
Besiktas get the second half going.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cross to the back post. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rice. Oh, super ball. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gnabry. No, that's been intercepted. Goes back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Szoboszlai. Beckham. Chance to deliver. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
De Bruyne. Rice does really well there, he is strong. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gnabry with the... Up he goes! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Rice. Played in deep. Gets his head on it! Another fruitless header.
Besiktas really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Drogba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this?
He'll be disappointed with that.
And it's Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. DiMarco deals with that comfortably. And here's De Bruyne. And he's got the beating of his man. Van Dijk. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Szoboszlai calmly anticipates. Gnabry. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Gnabry. He's free, he has got space. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
Besiktas clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. And he was alert to it. Can he get it through? There's the... He rises! Goal! Besiktas! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden, and that's gone loose. Distributed tidily. Now it's Drogba. So what can they make of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
5 minutes to add. Soboslai spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? And that has been cleared. And that's that. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.